Hey, yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and we'll continue to do so. Panhard, Panharder. Yeah, baby. The Panhard. The AMD 178 Bravo. A tank I played a little bit. Moving on to the next tank when the wheeled tanks came out. Haven't really touched it since, but as Battle Pass is going in Tier 6 gives you the extra, or the best bonus, I guess. I've been playing a lot of Tier 6. I haven't been at Tier 6 for a long time, so I thought I'd kind of gives a couple things. Lets me play Tier 6 and see what's going on down at Tier 6. Lets me crank out Battle Pass points faster and lets me work on tanks that I know I'm going to have to work on for my 100 battle challenge. So the AMD 178 Bravo did not have 100 battles, and off we go. I have managed to mark it, and we are on steeps. Go ahead. Go ahead in the comments. On steeps, here we are. Bottom tier in a 6 and 7. And I have no friends. None. Well, I've got a 122.44. Call sign Naval Artichoke. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Most of my team is in one place. Turns out most of their team is in one place also. Two, and in addition to. So we're just going to wait here and see what happens for a little bit. I really want to get into the Arty. My plan in this game was to take the Arty out if I could. Figure out a way to get through. They have a couple scouts, or at least one at T-37. They have another, I think, Panhard, I thought. Or maybe we are the only scouts. I guess we are the only scouts. But I figure there's probably a couple guys up in the northeast there. More than likely a guy or two in the middle. The 37 is working into the middle. And I noticed him maybe a little later. Here comes the 3485M, so we're going to take a little cheeky free shot at that guy. Back off. He didn't see us, so we'll just throw another one at him. Try to get up here and get a light on that guy. There we go. One more. No, not so lucky that time. A bounce with a decent angle. And then we have the OI. So we have the OI and the 122.44. I really wish I'd have reacted to the T-37 a little earlier. I did not actually see him initially. If I did, I ignored it. That does get me spotted. I figured it would. We're going to go this way. This thing does not turn very sharp. I'm very lucky I didn't get a shot on me right there. See, that's the whole turn radius. Look at the circle where the wheels are. It takes quite a ways to come around. I'm thinking about jumping on this guy with the 122.44, but I figure there's probably a guy back there. And again, I start to think about I really need to go get rid of this T-37. It looks like he's harassing our E-25. He is indeed. I wish I had gone a bit earlier. That shot's going to miss. There's that easy auto aim that the wheeled tanks have for some unknown reason. Two shots wildly off, pretty far on the range. Unfortunately, that's going to go behind him because he's got a pretty good line of sight at that distance. Come up over here and we find the T-37 and we start shooting this guy in the back. I don't even know if he knows I'm here or if he's just trying to ignore that I'm there or what's going on, but hit him a bunch of times to finally get him with a decent high roll at 151. Looks like I hit him with HE that time. Finally got smart. So now we're going to swing into this way. Head out over here. Break out in the open, and this is my test. Is there anybody hanging out back here? Probably. Yep, unfortunately I can't quite get to the Arty. I get spotted. I'm going to start taking shots, more than likely from the Saint Emil T-3045 ×2. They're over there. And the team is basically collapsed. We sent our strength to their strength minus the 122.44. Get a nice auto aim shot right there. This guy doesn't really see me. He's not paying attention. Now he sees me. Now this is the thing you can do with these wheeled tanks or fast track tanks, with tanks that have poor turret traverse like the Hellcat. Plus he's trying to turn his turret. He finally gets smart and stops. He's just really going to struggle. You do have to be careful about not driving back around in front of his gun, so that's when I go into reverse. He never really gets his gun on me. I'm able to kill him. A little overkill with the ammo rack, and unfortunately the 122.44 is not in great shape. I wish I'd have cut over faster. I think if I'd have come up faster and had him shoot me, I may have kept the 122.44 alive, or at least given him a shot. Now he hits me. shooting HE. Now I'm going to try to do the same thing to him. I figured I was dead right here. Go ahead and fix the gunner. Just trying to use that speed. He shoots behind me, probably auto-aiming or just maybe having bad ping or some such. I'm going to do the same thing to him that I just did to the Hellcat. I want to get around his gun. Unfortunately, he was trying to drive in, turn his turret instead of just spin his hole in his turret. Now I've got a turtle up against the Arctic. Now, all of a sudden I'm thinking, well, we might have a chance. It's going to kind of depend on what this 3045 can do, but he's got 3 guys. There's an A43 hiding in a corner back there as well. Rock back and forth behind those rocks to avoid the Arty. And now I'm thinking, nah, okay, probably the KV2, the Saint Emil, and 3 Arty, so I got to figure out a way to get rid of them. 3045M dies. We'll push in. I'm glad there isn't somebody sitting in that bush right there. We'll come up and over. We don't see him still. I have decent camo, not amazing, 28% or something like that. Come over the top. Back behind this rock. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen anybody yet. But my view range isn't great. Finally pick up the Hummel. But I get spotted. So come up and over here. Miss. Oh, look at this. M44's right here. I thought I had actually auto-aimed the M44, but I hadn't. He splashes me. Now he's trying to make a runner. He probably should have ran up and over. He figures that out a little too late, I think. I'll cover up against the Hummel. Make sure we kill him off. Nope. That sucked. A 32 roll. That absolutely was heinous. Auto-aim the Hummel. He misses. I bounce him with an HE shot, by the way. That was amazing. There's one. Now watch this. Too low, right into the track for a crit, and he soaks it up. Now there's a KV2 pushing up. I've got to get out of there. The OI is attempting to cap. That is just not going to work. The Saint Emil tracks him down. I thought about going over to help him and take on the Saint Emil. That's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm thinking, man, can he just hold on so I can get there? Nope. Well, he got the 3045. Fantastic. Oh, nope. Now there's 2 guys there, so he's definitely in big trouble. I really don't want to take on the Saint Emil. And I think it's the VK3000 too. So they last saw me running away, so I'll push back in and see if I can't surprise them by showing back up. So I know where the Saint Emil and the 3002 is. I got a KV2, Crusader, and Hummel probably back in this area somewhere. The KV2 is, well, really any of them. The KV2 can nuke me, probably splash me. They already can. I see them. I'll auto-aim the Crusader SP, and then I think better of it as I come in. I'm thinking about maybe killing him, but he ducks. I'm going to switch what I'm doing. I'll try to take out the KV2, and RNG is on my side. I get splashed by the Crusader on the move, which is unreal. Come in here and get rid of this guy, and now I'm pushing in on the Hummel. I'm hoping maybe that this angle will help me right here. I get one shot on him. He's actually going to get me here, guys. As I came in here, I should have slammed on the brakes and reversed right about here. As I came up the hill, I got more on the level of his gun. So if I'd have slammed on the brakes and backed up, it would have forced him to try to get down low again with me. I may have just had enough to get the shot on him, but I end up with 6 kills. It's a ace mastery in a defeat, so there you go. I mean, it's a good tank. I have a winning record in it. Could have showed you a win on it, but I thought that was a great illustration of what a wheeled tank can do with the mobility, the accuracy, the ridiculous auto-aim mechanic that it has. The ability just to keep on moving and shooting, making it very difficult to hit him. How many times should I have been dead there? Probably at least half a dozen before I got to this position right here. And this kind of tank just lets you drive out of problems. It really does. Between that and RNG and some misses that were almost close enough to take me out, ends up being a pretty good game. That's all I've got for today. We will see ya.